Hey everyone, welcome to our team call Max Results tonight. It is, you think I would know because I wrote the date all day at work, but no, it is August 11th, Thursday. I hope you all have had a good week. So let's go ahead and start with Cindy. Cindy, what has worked good for you this week?
I've actually been doing direct invites. I have been contacting people that I know personally through phone, text messaging, calling. I actually invited one of my friends to come to my house and talk face to face. Like, let me tell you what's working for me, so I know it'll work for you. He's actually the one that's supposed to be coming in the next couple of days and buy that challenge pack. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Awesome. Good work. So how many people are you direct messaging right now?
I'm working directly with about 4 that I keep that comment on how much they love my food posts and how much they see the progress. And so I just keep working those because I think they show a lot of promise.
Perfect. Good job.
Thanks.
And then you just reached Emerald, right?
I did, yes.
Woo, yeah.
I'm trying to get my husband there, so.
That's awesome. Okay, Lisa, what's worked good for you this week?
Well, I've had some good conversations with folks that are interested. But my problem is I have people that say they're interested and they just kind of say it. And I'm just like, okay, so are you going to order it? And they're like, yeah, I want to order it. But then I'm just kind of waiting to see if they actually do. So
have you been using the mobile Beachbody app to sign people up?
No.
Okay. So, well, it's not an app. It's a website that you can use on your phone. So one way that I found, once I found this that helped me, is people say, yeah, I want to sign up. It's like, okay. And then I say, just let me get your email. And then you can sign them up on your phone. So you get your email address. You can sign them up as a customer. If they're new, as a new customer or as a new coach, you pick their program and you pick their flavor of Shakeology. The invoice goes straight to their email, and then they will set up their account on Beachbody. Everything's there, and they pay.
Okay.
So, because I've lost commission a couple times going through my website where it didn't work for a couple customers that bought programs. And you can also just do program purchases through this app. I can post the link on our team page. But every single person I talk to, when they commit to doing a challenge pack, that's how I've signed up every single person.
Okay.
So it's a good way for them to be like, oh, great, you want 2K. And then you kind of get a little bit more of a commitment. Just be like, great, all I need is your email address, and I'll send you the invoice over.
Okay.
So that's what I always
signed up.
Huh?
That's how I got signed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I got signed up too. It's a good way to, that way you've got them a little more committed, and because they have to give you their email, and then you can really see if they're serious. And then if they haven't signed up in I usually follow up in 2 to 3 days. I'm like, hey, I just want to make sure you got the email, because sometimes the email, I have an unstable internet connection. Just a second. Can you guys hear me now? I was trying to sit on my comfortable couch, but I don't think it's yes. There we go. But anyways, so a couple people, if I don't hear back from them in 2 to 3 days, I'll send them a follow-up message. I'm like, hey, I just want to make sure you got the email, because some people, it will go to the junk mail. So it's an easy segue for follow-up with your customers using the app. You guys there?
Yeah.
Oh, there we
go. Right.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
But I was
freezing up.
Am I? Oh, nuts.
Yeah. You're...
Oh, nuts.
Now you're totally frozen.
I'm getting there. Am I better now?
Oh.
There we go. I switched my internet.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, but did you hear everything I said?
No.
Okay, I'll start over. Okay, so I send them the invite from the app, and then if I haven't seen anything, because you can watch their progress, you can watch it from sent to when they've opened it to when they've completed it.
Oh, wow.
So if it's still in just the sent phase and they haven't even opened it and looked at it, like when they've opened it, that means that they've started it on the Beachbody website. So if they've started it and they haven't completed it, I can say, hey, I saw you open the email. I saw you've seen the invoice or something like that. And you can be like, do you have any questions? Or if you still see them in the not open phase or just where it's in, I think it's the sent, then you can be,
Right.
hey, I saw that you haven't, I just want to make sure you got the email, because sometimes it will go to the junk mail and I've had to resend them sometimes. And so I double check and I'm like, hey, did you get the email? I want to make sure it didn't go to your spam folder. And then if they say yes, then you'd be like, hey, what do you think? You ready to go? My challenge group starts this day. I'm ready, and I'm really excited to have you in the program, especially with Country Heat, with a couple of my participants that I'm trying to get sold that want to do Country Heat. After I did a live workout, I messaged all of them. I'm like, hey, this workout was amazing. I'm excited to have you guys in my group. And that helped to get one of mine to purchase the program, but not my challenge pack.
Oh.
That's okay. Commission, right? So
Right.
better than nothing. So, but anyways, for me this week, what's gone good? I've done my power hour every day. This week's been really busy and crazy for me this week. I'm trying to finish my paper. I'm in grad school right now, and I've got a paper I've got to get done before I go on vacation next week. So
Where are you going?
going to Hawaii.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've got 4 kids. It's the whole family. We're going to Hawaii for a week.
Oh, wow.
So we leave next Wednesday. So
Very cool.
yeah,
Never
I'm
been.
excited, but I got so much to get done. So, totally fighting under the wire. So, but it's okay. It pushes me, and we'll get it done. What, bud? No, go ahead and start. Thank you. So what have been your struggles this week, or what is it that you're wanting help with or advice for? What's worked well, or what do you feel like you need to work on?
I actually messaged Jennifer because Jennifer is my upline.
Jennifer's
And
amazing.
Well, we talked today, and I told her, like, I am having struggle with feeling discouraged. And I see Lisa's post, so I know she struggles with this too. Like, you have such a good product, and you know how great it is, and you just want everybody, like, to grab them by their shoulders and shake them. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I've only been in this a month, and I have to keep reminding myself that it's a process and not get overwhelmed and bogged down, and because then you don't want to give up, and I don't want to give up. Like, not on myself, but I mean the coaching side of it. And I don't want to give up. I think there's a good future in it. So that's what I'm struggling with this week.
I know. I've had those months too. There's been a couple months where I'm like, I'm just going to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Overall, the good outweighs the bad for me.
Yeah.
As with anything we do, there's always ups and downs, and it's just getting through those hard times. Did you watch our team call last night?
I didn't. I have to go back and do that. Wednesday night's our Bible study, and
Okay.
today's been a crazy busy day for me. So, but I am going to.
Watch it, because we talked about really how, and this is one thing that I really need to work on as well, is kind of building your brand and building your niche and how you can add value. It's hard, especially as a new coach. We're so excited. We want to be able to help everyone, but we need to build who we are. And there's going to be certain people. And so getting that niche and who you're going to be able to help. And the most important thing is building trust with your customers. And build that value. I think Jennifer does a really good job with that. When she's constantly posting on Facebook, she's always really positive. And I think that's why she gets so much back, because she's value. I need to be better. That's one thing that I need to try to do better. But I think that's why Jennifer's been so successful. But, each of us are going to be different in what works for us. And sometimes it's hard as new coaches. I know I was this way, trying not to copy everyone because, that worked well for her. But I think you just have to dig in. And one of the things that I talked about last night that works really well and is one of the scariest things you're going to do is being vulnerable. Showing those weak spots. Like, one of my best posts I've ever posted was when I talked about my anxiety and depression. And I talked about how much Beachbody made a change for me, and exercising helped me manage my anxiety and depression.
Well, I actually made a post, I think it was right before we became friends, about like where I came from.
Yeah.
And I said, I know that people don't understand the sudden change with my, fitness and health and all that, but let me explain to you where I came from. And I got so much response, but it was just more of a way to go kind of thing than.
But you know what? The more you do that, people are going to be inspired by you, and then they're going to want to join you on your journey. That's why we post the things, because then people are going to want to join us and not just stand by and watch. When things are really positive and they see that you're doing that, they're going to want to join you on your journey. Most of my friends, I'm still in my warm market. Most of my friends that have joined, what they've told me, they say, I want to do what you do.
Yeah.
They want to be on that journey, and they say, you've inspired me and I want to do that journey. So if you show them your journey and you're vulnerable about it and you're honest and you show them the real you, that's what they're going to connect to, because it's all about that connection. When they connect to you, they're going to trust you, and then they're going to want for you to be their coach. So, but it's also the hardest part.
Yeah.
It's something that I struggle with. And it's like, I can say it and I know it, but it's still hard to constantly put yourself out there. It's hard.
It's very hard.
Yeah. And then sometimes there's some posts that work, and some posts it's like, oh, I thought that was really good. But sometimes you won't get any likes, but there's a lot of people that are watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't get discouraged. You'll get there.
Yeah.
And your husband's really supportive of you, right?
He really is. He's actually the reason I signed up to be a coach, because he wanted to coach. And I was like, well, let's do it together. Yeah. But he's going for his bachelor's degree right now on top of a full-time job. So he's struggling to find time, but he's very supportive.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you doing for your personal development?
I'm reading The Magic of Thinking Big right now.
Right.
We're also reading The Compound Effect through Jennifer's team. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to master them both at once. But I did read, the first one I did was Go for the No.
Love.
That was a great book. Yes.
That was like mind blown. I loved that book.
It was great.
Yeah.
I still pull that one a lot to mind when I feel like I'm being discouraged, but every no is on the road to yes. So I have to just keep going.
I told my coach no for 6 months.
Yeah.
I am one of those customers that annoys the heck out of all of us. That's me. And let me tell you, I've gotten payback through that too. So Lisa, let's talk about what you struggled with and what you want to work on for the week.
My struggles are the same as Cindy's, really. With me, I'm finding, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm a single mom, so I have that issue, and my son is not in school yet, which is killing me.
Amen. I got two that are supposed to be in school, and I'm dying. I was like, when is school?
And so there's that, and then I'm working full time, and my hours, it's like I'm working now. My hours are horrible. They're like 12:30 to 9:30, Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh, man.
And I also have a part-time job working in the morning.
You're amazing, Lisa.
And I also volunteer for my church a lot. So this week has been kind of crazy.
So one thing I'm going to recommend, because this, I am in total awe of you, of what you're doing. Post that. Post about everything that you do and say, I still get my workout in. Did you watch our team call last night?
I did. I wanted to join it. I didn't realize it was so early. I was working, so I didn't see it yet.
But one thing is being vulnerable, and that's just what I was talking to Cindy about. Put yourself out there. People will join you. They want to join your journey. And so when you're honest about your journey and what you're doing, that's what they connect with. It's scary. Trust me, I know it's so scary. But talk about how much you work and talk about how you prioritize your time. You know what I mean? But and post about your struggle. That's another thing that people connect to. They don't connect to perfection. They connect to the humanness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So post about that. It's scary, but it's what works, because people want to know the real you, and that's what they connect with.
Okay. I'm being talked to by my son. Hold on 1 second.
But anyways, so I think we're good because we've been on for about 15 minutes and there's only 3 of us. Are there any more questions or anything else you guys want to talk about?
So I guess my thing is, I'm wondering if I need to. It's like I feel like I'm talking to people, but I'm wondering, like, you know, if I should. You said 2 to 3 days. You usually look back to them.
It depends. So that's after I've sent them the invoice.
Okay.
The invoice. If I've sent them videos and be like, hey, check out these videos. Let me know what you think. If they haven't messaged me later that day, I'll message them back the next day. And I'll be like, hey, what did you think? Which one did you like? And I think it's always important, especially in those conversations, to always end with a question, because then you're always going to get something back. And also an open-ended question. We don't want to give them yes or no questions. We want to give them questions that require more of an answer, because then we can further the conversation.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
All right.
If I send them the invoice, I usually give them 2 to 3 days. I understand that weekends and life happens. So I'll give them 2 to 3 days and I'll be like, hey, I sent that to you. I want to make sure you got that. And then, you know, hopefully they have something to tell me. But anyways, so, okay. Anything else, you guys?
I think I'm good.
Okay. We'll keep it up. We're doing awesome. And don't worry if you haven't gotten anything yet. I haven't gotten anything yet either, but we'll get there, right? Okay, well, have a good night. And remember, if you have any questions, post in the group. Okay, I'll talk to you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.